What is up, everybody? Welcome, or of course welcome back here to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. My name is of course Bianca, and this is Conscious Creation with me, where we talk everything on this channel: law of assumption, law of attraction, as well as spiritual laws that enable you to become the absolute best version of yourself in your own reality. And I want you to repeat after me: everything is possible for me. Everything is possible in my reality. But we'll get to that in another video where we're comparing ourselves to other people, this, that, and the other. I want you to start saying this to yourself: everything is possible in my reality. Okay? I'm very excited for this video, guys, today. And this has come after a few of my clients. We've had a number of success stories coming in the last month. About four clients of mine have manifested back in their specific person. I had one client this week go from a being blocked situation, seeing her SP on a dating app, and now they're in communication again. I think they're going to meet tonight or tomorrow night. I'm very excited. She's just staying in her, and she's been awesome, sticking to her mental diet on the 21-day challenge. Two little things before we get into this video, guys. By the way, this is a very important video because A, we're all manifesting back in our SPs, and B, the amount of information I'm going to give you guys in this video is going to save you a lot of time of hot and cold behavior. So getting your SP back, losing them again. Getting your SP back, losing them again. Guys, I did that for 4 years. Listen to me in this video. I know what it is to, if you don't listen to what I'm going to tell you, then you're going to have that cycle probably go through your life, and you don't want that in your life. So just bear with me on this one. But before we get into that, the competition, guys, is tomorrow. I'm going to draw. There's been over 50 people who have entered the competition. So 50 subscribers, new subscribers on this channel, who also wrote in the description self-concept. If you still want to enter that competition, guys, write self-concept in the description, but you also have to subscribe to the channel. So subscribe first and then hit self-concept in the description, and you will get, well, you won't automatically get a copy, but I'm doing the draw tomorrow for that one. And one lucky subscriber who writes self-concept will get a free copy of my self-concept course. The second thing is there's one more day. This 21-day challenge is at 50% off. I actually just wanted to do it for a day sale, but I've gone for the whole week. So it's half price until tomorrow, German time. So make sure that is, you just check it between your time and my time. All right, guys. So I want to talk about what happens to a relationship if you don't keep on your mental diet when your specific person comes back in. There's 2 points that I really want to go through this video. And the first one is, if you are now back in contact with your specific person and, they haven't written you "I love you" letter or "I've missed you" letter, and they've literally just written you like an emoji, maybe they've sent you like a "hi, how are you," that in itself is movement, and that in itself is amazing. It might not be them at your door with a bunch of roses, a bunch of flowers, but I want you guys to understand and be super, 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 super grateful that your manifestation is working out and they have now come back into your reality. That is where the attitude of gratitude, of being grateful for the smallest things in your life, could go a long way. Some of us get text message from our SPs and then we want more and we want more. That is what humans want. That is what we all kind of want. When we get $1 million, we want $2 million, we always want something more, right? But actually just sitting in that space of being grateful for what we actually have, which is moving from our SP, is incredible. So if you're somebody right now who is getting movement from your SP, see that as a massive success. You are already a success story, and you are going to continue to manifest this beautiful blossoming relationship. Whatever you want, you are going to get. Now, if you're back in a relationship or you're back in contact with your specific person, this is what happened to me. So I'm just going to give you my guys' experience, and hopefully you're going to avoid the 4 years of back and forth that I had to deal with, although the back and forth was a learning process and experience for me as well. What tends to happen is we get very excited, the SP has come back, and we just lose ourselves. It's like we get weak at the knees, we get weak in our stomach, we just fall down and we're like, oh my God, my SP is back. I'm just gonna lose everything and all the work that I've been doing. I'm gonna forget the techniques, I'm gonna forget the stabilization, I'm gonna forget the breath work, I'm gonna forget the conversations, I'm gonna forget building in a relationship dynamic with me and my SP or within myself. I'm gonna just forget committing to myself, which is, again, if we commit to self, what happens on the outside, people commit to us. So that is why I always say, and I'm really, anybody doing, my 21-day challenge, I'm like, commit to yourself when you are manifesting anything. We often just get so excited and we get so weak at the knees that we just become putty. And this is what I see in a lot of I'm not a relationship coach or a psychologist, but these are the patterns that when we actually, I always say that the SP is a catalyst for the change of self. When we actually see manifestation as something to be curious about, something to be almost childlike about, something where like, okay, this crap has happened in my life. Now I get to learn about myself, and now I get to take this and almost go to my future. That's why I say like manifestation is not doing something to get something. It's almost like manifestation you can see on the reverse. When you've actually manifested something, you'll know it and you'll see it. And you'll be able to look from that perspective, which is so cool, which is why I'm telling you guys exactly to just hear me out on this one, is that you need to remain in the state of the wisher field, living in the end, continue to do all that you've done. I just got off a Reiki session with a client and she's making leaps and bounds within her progress of, she actually said to me today, I don't even care if my SP comes back because the work that I've done for myself has been phenomenal and I've actually made a 180 change and a switch in my life. And I see this with really successful people in life, that this is actually what happens, that it just becomes a self journey. And that's why people say self-worth, self-concept. You guys know the drill, right? So with or without SP, here's the thing, guys, is that you're going to continue doing the work. I did have a couple of questions from a few of my ex-clients who asked me like, when does this work end? I think, and personally, this is a belief that I have, that the work never ends because it is such a beautiful journey. It is such a beautiful process. It is such a beautiful lifestyle that we have chosen to be actual conscious creators and manifestors is like God's gift to us. And we cherish God's gifts, right? Because we are God, we are kingdom of heaven, we are whatever we say we are. It is our choice to continue doing this. And if we don't continue doing this, then that's also fine. But what will tend to happen is we'll start, when the relationship with the SP comes back and we don't keep on our mental diet, we'll go straight back to anxiety. We'll go straight back to fears. We'll go straight back to the way that the programming, the person, the old self will be back in this old story that'll again push our SP out of our reality. And then we'll be back in the cycle once more. We'll be trying to manifest them again. We'll get them back. Maybe we'll do the round again, or maybe we'll learn this time. As I said, guys, I've been in this cycle before, manifest my SP in, and as soon as I manifested him back in, again, we were broken up. Manifested him back in with my power, wasn't grateful, anxious, fears, old Bianca, old story, manifested him out again. Manifested him, the cycle kind of gets boring. So you guys need to keep on your mental diet. Do not get weak at the knees. Do not fall into the hands of your SP and just let them, not let them come back in that sense, but let your old programming come back, remain in the end, remain in the dynamic of a healthy relationship. Keep telling yourself this relationship is healthy. This relationship is as easy as breathing. I am no longer identifying with my fears, my anxiety. If I get anxious, if I work on my fears, take time out for myself. Don't get so excited. Don't allow your SP to come in and just pull you away and become this old version of self, because they might actually expect that. But show them that you're different. Show them that you have become loved, that you have become chosen, that you have become this incredible human being, because that's who you are. And you, my dear friend, watching this video, you are so bloody valuable. You are so worthy. You are so much love. Your SP is coming towards you. And that's what I said. If you're getting the movement, be grateful for that. Your manifestation is coming into a full-blown relationship, or into that full manifestation. And currently, if you're in a relationship with your SP, then allow this relationship to blossom and become the relationship of your dreams and your desires, because that is what you deserve. I stand by this, guys. And just keep on the work, keep on the mental diet, keep focusing on your manifestations, and become curious and have fun with all of this. Thank you guys so much for your energy. Thank you for bearing with me on this rather sort of long video. I like to keep my videos short. If you do want to subscribe to my channel and you haven't already done so, make sure you do that below. My coaching package, as I said, is the sale is ending tomorrow. All the other information is there. Email is also here. And as well, if you want to join my membership, I'm just going into a few meditations over the next couple of days for finding your inner truth, your inner essence of, particularly for my women out there, sacred embodiment of femininity. I'm also doing one for abundance and also for money blockages. That's a very interesting topic. Whatever you guys want to see as well, if you do like these videos and you do want to see more of them, don't forget the Facebook page is below. I generally ask a few questions there as well. Anyway, guys, that's so much for me for today. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to enter the competition and see you on the next video. Bye for now.